Hi girls, Sally here from Bridalicious. I'm really excited to be talking to you today about one of my favourite love topics. That is the 5 love languages. If you haven't heard of the 5 love languages before, then there's a good chance that this video could change your relationship in a good way. Maintaining a healthy relationship is a daily, lifelong pursuit. I love how Andy Stanley puts it. Falling in love requires a pulse. Staying in love requires a plan. One of the key ingredients to a successful and harmonious marriage is speaking your partner's love language. The 5 love languages are all ways to show and be shown love. And they are, number 1, words of affirmation. So encouraging words from your partner which make you high on life. That's mine. Number 2 is acts of service. So having your partner cook dinner, clean your car, or help out with a project makes you feel loved. Number 3 is receiving gifts. So getting flowers, jewelry, or being told to go on a shopping spree on his credit card make you feel like the luckiest girl in the world. Number 4 is quality time. So rather than gifts maybe, you'd prefer to spend quality time with your man, like on a dinner date, spend the day exploring the national park, or even just hanging out at home and watching a movie. Number 5 is physical touch. This can be romantic or can be that you feel love when your partner holds your hand in public or kisses you goodbye, or when you cuddle up on the couch after a long day at work. By nature, we tend to speak our own love language. Whatever makes us feel loved is what we do for others. But if it's not our partner's language, then it may not mean the same to them as it means to us or to you. So for example, my love language is words of affirmation, while my husband's, Paul, is acts of service. So to love on me, my husband Paul will regularly exercise his handyman skills by fixing things around the house, taking care of my car, or even helping me with editing these videos, God love him. For this love he shows me, my default is to shower him with compliments and tell him how wonderful he is and I'm the luckiest girl alive. Where sometimes I think he'd prefer if I just made him dinner or gave him a massage to say thanks, because that would be actually speaking his strongest love language, which is acts of service, rather than my own, which is words of affirmation. So learning your partner's love language as well as your own will actually help the two of you better understand what makes the other feel really loved. Or simply put by founder of the 5 love languages, Gary Chapman, love can be expressed and received in all 5 languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, physical touch, quality time, and receiving gifts. However, if you don't speak a person's primary love language, that person will not feel loved, even though you may be speaking the other 4. Once you're speaking his or her primary love language frequently, then you can sprinkle in the other 4 and they'll be like icing on the cake. So, how do you work out your own as well as your partner's love language? Here are 3 ways that you can try. First, observe your own behaviour. How do you typically express love and appreciation to others? Do you say, do, give nice things, spend time, or are you a touchy-feely sort of person? Hopefully not in a creepy way. Second, what do you complain about in your relationship? What is your most common complaint? He never shows affection in public. Maybe physical touch is your love language. We never spend time together, so maybe it's quality time. He never gets me flowers or puts thought into special occasion gifts. You're likely to be receiving gifts kind of gal. And third, what do you request most often? If you ask for a massage, you're revealing you're probably a physical touch person, and that speaks deeply to you. When you ask, did I do a good job? I do that all the time. You like words of affirmation. Now, once you've answered these questions for yourself, do the same to determine what love language your loved one speaks. Or fill out the 5 love languages online quiz, where I'll put the link below for you to fill out. If you and your partner's love languages are different, and they usually are, you want to learn to speak each other's love language fluently. You'll also need to help your partner to speak your language. The good news is that all of the love languages can be learned, and the more you speak them, like a new language in and of itself, the easier they become. The earlier you learn to speak each other's love language, the happier you'll be in your marriage. So your love transformation task this week is to work out your love language by completing the online quiz and answering the questions we mentioned, and also have your partner do the same. Then practice speaking each other's love languages. Even if you're over the top to start with, chances are you'll both appreciate each other's effort. A great way to measure whether you're actually loving your partner in their love language is to ask them the question, how full is your love tank? Paul and I do this all the time, and it gives you both the opportunity to learn and grow in each other's primary love language. Have a go this week, and I'd love to hear how you go on it.